Financial support comes in part from Gifts and On, 12-step gift and bookstore since 1977. 7th Street south of Bethany Home in Phoenix, open Tuesday through Saturday, and southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea, open Monday through Saturday. Gifts and On Facebook. It's a guitarist named Jerry Hahn, and it comes from the 1990s. I'm not really that familiar with him, just have had this CD on hand for a long time. So it's been on the shelf for some time, and we thought we'd take Blues for Allison. Hear how that sounds, because we're onto this guitar kick. More on that in a moment. Before that, we heard John Coltrane on tenor sax, along with composer and trumpet man Kenny Dorham, and Shifting Down, and their pianist on the session was Cecil Taylor. And if you missed that on our YouTube video, you can always get archives, our audio archives, at fullmoonhacksaw.com. Jazz and blues, same time, same station, each week, up to 24 stations. That's radio stations across the nation. We're on campus, community, college, FM, NPR stations, even a few AM stations, a couple of online radio streams, and we'll get into more of that as the inspiration allows. But right now, more guitar, as we say, well, depending on which one feels like working here. If the turntable's warmed up, we're going to do Cal Collins and Herb Ellis. If for some reason that doesn't feel like happening, we'll go on to a brand new release from Lena Prima, and she is indeed the daughter of Louis Prima, paying tribute to her parents, really. But right now, the intended next selection is Cal Collins and Herb Ellis, Besame Mucho. It works.
Josephina, please no Lena on the bell. When you moosha, please no pusha on the bell. You know, mama, wake up, and it is really a sin, the way you keep ringing, and you never come in. You can squeeze her all you please her, that's all right. But the bell, she know, can take it every night. You eat garlic so strong, how can he kiss so long? Josephina, please no Lena on the bell. Josephina, please no Lena on the bell. When you moosha, please no pusha on the bell. Every night you go neck with your fella Giuseppe. Your papa he dig, but your mama no help. You can play a onesie-twosie in the park, spin the bottle and schmamoggle in the dark. But when you kiss in the hall, stay away from the wall. Josephina, please no Lena. Josephina, please no Lena. Josephina, please no Lena. Josephina, please no Lena. Please no Lena on the bell.
Well, you can't be a prima without being a little bit of novelty, but you got the jazz mix in there as well. And she is Lena Prima, and doing the music of her dad, well, a lot of the stuff made popular. In this case, Josephine, Please Don't Lean on the Bell, and Lena Prima, brand new release, 2019, sent it to Hacksaw Jazz for review and to share with you. Preceding that was Cal Collins on the guitar, as well as Herb Ellis. Naturally, the second guitarist is much better known, but there they were together in a quartet setting, two guitars, with Ray Brown on bass, Jake Hanna on drums, and the standard Besame Mucho with us today. Well, this last one, the Lena Prima, it's from a CD release download called La Familia, and it's very rare that you have a chance to play two different albums of the same name back to back, but we have Poncho Sanchez on the congas here with his album called La Familia, and he's doing here Thelonious Monk, but in Latin style. Let's dig it.
back your man. Well, the men don't know, but the little girls understand. When everybody's trying to sleep, I'm somewhere making my midnight creep. Every morning when the rooster crow, something tell me I got to go. I am back no man. I am a back no man. Well, the men don't know, but little girls understand. They take me to the doctor, shot full of holes. Nurse cried, please save the soul. Killed him for murder, first degree. Judge wife cried, let the man go free. I am a back door man. I am back door man. Well, the men don't know, but little girls understand. Stand down there, cop's wife cry. Don't take him down. Rather be dead, 6 feet in the ground. When you come home, you can eat pork and beans. I eat smoked chicken. Any man sing. I am back no man. I am back no man.
No one wrote 'em like Willie Dixon. No one sang 'em like Howlin' Wolf. My favorite line in that hit record, Backdoor Man, has to be, every morning rooster crow, something tell me I got to go. So, Howlin' Wolf, before that was Poncho Sanchez, and he was on the congas, and he was doing a Thelonious Monk tune, well known to jazz fans, Well, You Needn't. And we're going to go to another new release here I want to share with you while we're on the YouTube and Facebook Live. And this is from a Cuban lady named Magala Herrera, and she plays the violin. We're going to get back to the Latin beat, but specifically something that I understand goes back about 100 plus years, and that would be the danzón. And so she does this well on something called Danzón para Papa, I think we're going to play. Anyway, yes, that's correct. And then we'll have the graphic of her cover, the album cover as well. So let's enjoy with Hacksaw Jazz.
walked right in.
Walks right in.
She walked back out.
Walks back out.
She walked back out.
Walks back out.
She slipped right in.
Slips right in.
She slipped right in.
Slips right in.
She walked right out.
Walks right out.
She walked, yeah, she walked.
Yes, she walked.
She walked, yeah, she walked.
Yes, she walked.
She walked, yeah, she walked.
Yes, she walked.
She said, I need you, Daddy, I need you by my side. I said, I want you, baby, and I want you by my side. And if you don't help me, gonna walk until I die. Oh, baby, she walked, yeah, she walked.
Yes, she walked.
She walked, yeah, she walked.
Yes, she walked.
She walked, yeah, she walked.
Yes, she walked.
She said, I need you, baby, and I need you by my side. She said, I need you, baby, and I need you by my side. And if you don't help me, gonna walk until I die.
Yeah, that's Gatemouth Brown, and She Walks Right In, somewhat of a standard among the jazz and the blues lovers, among our crowd. And Clarence Gatemouth Brown, he did it all. He did country music, he did Cajun fiddle, he just was a guy that insisted on performing right up until the end, and that was his therapy, and that's our therapy too. She walks right in and she walks right out. It's appropriate in just a moment, and I'll explain why. I want to tell you before that we heard Magala Herrera and her brand new release, I believe her debut release, and she was playing violin on Danzon Para Papa with Hacksaw Jazz. And I want you to do something for me now. We're on Facebook Live, but we're going to sign off, and we're on a radio stream right now called Radio586.net. Radio586.net. Log on and listen right now. We'll continue the audio without the video and see how that works. I want to get as many listeners as we can here. And so I'm going to put the link on Facebook in just a moment, too, to make it a little bit easier. But we call that stream Desert Southwest Music Mix Shows. And so we're going to mix up the music tastes of the Desert Southwest, Hacksaw Jazz Radio, emanating from that area, of course, this area of the U.S. That's what it's all about. So Radio586.net is where we're going to continue the broadcasts, and we're going to continue with alto flute player Holly Hoffman, and she's going to do a number called Cedar Wood, and that's W-O-U-L-D, and it's in reference to Cedar Walton, the late pianist that John Clayton wrote a tune for. John Clayton, I think, is playing the bass on this. Yes, he is. And Jeff Hamilton plays the drums, a master jazz drummer, Holly Hoffman on the flute, Cedar Wood. So join us now at Radio586.net. Please, if you would.